Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to. Oh, it's the wrong one. I didn't update that. Hang on a second. There we go. Welcome to the final ever round of ACC on PC in the Ruse League. Yeah, we're doing it for the very, very last time tonight, so that's exciting. What have we got? We got 10 people in here, so we'll see how that goes for 60 minutes around Spa. I saw someone there. What's every second count? Roost TV. Yeah, what is it being used after ACC? Yeah, Le Mans Ultimate. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, yeah, we're doing it. Round number 6, the final round ever for ACC. I don't know who won last week. I wasn't here. I think it might have been Max Ricker. I'm not too sure. It was my birthday last week, so I decided to go out for dinner to celebrate, because we only get to do it once a year. So here's the standings as it sits right now. It's still pretty close at the top. So Max Ricker leading the charge on 339 points. He's 15 points clear of Jack Steele. So I think it's pretty much. Can you broadcast Le Mans Ultimate? I don't know. I don't know. I've seen people broadcasting it. I think there's a way around it. I'm not too sure. Haven't really played around with it. And yeah, I don't know. I would think you want to give him a season to get used to it all and sort out servers and all that sort of stuff before you'd even think about doing a broadcast, I reckon. That's just my opinion anyway. What do we got? Jack Steele. Yeah, so pretty much whoever wins tonight, who wins the race, is likely to win the championship. Vinny Canero sitting there in third, 318 points. James Pierre-Reid, good season for him in fourth, 232. Benjamin Hignett in the Mercedes, he's in fifth. Scott Smith, he's having a good season, up there in sixth on 222 points. 214 to Matthew Frost in P7th. Eighth is Mitch Hayes. Ninth is Wally Masterson on 199 points. Chris Hildebrandt in 10th. 11th, Zach Jensen. 12th, Neil Fakney. 12th, Robin Herbert. Christopher Butt in P13. 14th is Paul Russell, and 15th is John Hedges. Let's go have a quick look at the circuit. So it's a classic track. It's Spa. I don't have my map in front of me, so I can't tell you how far it is. I think it's a relatively long track. I'd say like sort of around. I'd say it's probably around about 4.3 kilometres. Obviously with the famous Eau Rouge Radion corner, the source to start it all off. Le Campu on the double left-hander, Stavolo, and then you've got going through Blanchimont as well into the bus stop chicane, and that is your lap. If we're having a look at what sort of times, it's Jack Steele, a 2:16.6 roughly is the time to beat for him. That's 4 tenths clear of Max Ricker. So he's closest championship rival. Unless he pulls something out of the bag here, it'll be Jack Steele will have the fastest time in free practice. Yeah, James Pierre-Reid there in third. What else do we have? Yeah, Vinny Canero there in fourth position. Racing going on right now between these two. Matt Frost, I think. No, it isn't, because he's not in the. Oh, it wasn't Vinny Canero, it was Neil Fakney. There you go, so Matt Frost isn't here. Oh, it's a bit sad, only 10 drivers tonight. Going out more with a whimper than with a bang. But anyway, I saw this livery in the 24-hour race. I think it was the Nordschleifer. Had 3 in the past 4 I didn't see too much of the Spa 24 hour, to be honest. I was a bit tuckered out, to be fair, from the previous 2 weeks. But anyway, let's get this thing started. Always waiting for a couple of people. Alright, let's go.
Green light, show them what you got.
There's the first car out. Jet Steel. Keen to get proceedings started. Benjamin Hignett making his way out as well. Lovely presented Mercedes it is. So the last ever qualifying session for ACC on the PC Gurus. Everyone's out there, pretty much. But let's see what he can do in the AM class tonight. Wally Masson, Ricker, Hayes. I just never got around to getting his livery, did I? Oh well, it happens. Here has got Benjamin Hignett for company. First driver. It's going to be Jack Steele. So what was it? 2046, I think. Fastest time in free practice. Let's see what our championship protagonist has in store. Ready on. Up the Kettle Straight, 770 metres in length. Downhill into turn number 10. Gazelles. Turn 11. Next corner, no name. Further down the hill. Double left-hander. Pull on. So far, this final qualifying session. Let's see how it goes. Here through Moshima. Oh, absolutely flat, nailed it. Into the bus stop chicane. the time. Jack Steele can lay down quite a long circuit, so it is a little bit difficult. You got to make sure you get an early lap. It's not giving us the time. It was an out lap. They're all on their out lap by these twos. Okay. I don't know. Now will be the actual time. Other than this thing, according to my 2:17.5 was the time. There, 8:62. Scott Smith. Look at the time. Stop there. Anyway. 2:17.6 that he did. Anyway, that's the time. 2:17.5. This is Scott Smith. Decent time in the Lexus. Quite aggressive there from Neil Fakeney. Quite a nice looking car, isn't it? In the standard livery. I'm not too sure if that was part of the livery creation or whatever it is, but it still looks nice, I reckon. Here we go. P5. Good work there from Neil Fakeney. Here's Mitch Hayes in the Ferrari. What can he do in the silver class? 3 drivers in the silver class tonight. Almost a third of the field. Half of the field is silver class and AM class. Mitch Hayes, that was his out lap. This will be his flying lap. Speaking of flying, Jack Steele is absolutely flying. Vinny Canero. What about Christopher Butt? What sort of time can he lay down here? P6. Here's Willie Masterson. He's 3.5 tenths up, 6 minutes left in the session. This will put him probably third, fourth. Missing out by less than a tenth. On third position. Here's Christopher Bart. fair gap between he and Pierre Reid. So 6th just be he sort of settles. Here's Wally Masterson. He'll improve his time, but not his position. So P10 is where he will remain. Scott Smith is out there on a lap. Mitch Hayes is out there too. He's a few tenths up on his best time. What do we got? So 3 tenths between the leader, Ricker and Steele. Can Max Ricker try and pull something out here at the end? Have to wait and see. Shame that there have been no more ACC. I just thoroughly enjoy racing with this crowd. My wife and I have a newborn, 7 weeks old today. Oh, congratulations. I've enjoyed being involved with her as much as possible. What do you got? Oh, just that was it. It's a shame. Yeah, there have been no, yeah, I did that. Yeah, my wife. Yeah, well, congratulations. On your 7-week-old baby. I've enjoyed being involved with her as much as possible. Yeah, well, so you should, man. That's the way to go. You got to prioritise. Would have loved to. Yeah, but you know there'll be other races though. What did you have? Did you have a boy or a girl? Oh, her. Oh, you could be referring to your wife, but maybe you had a daughter. So long as your baby is nice and healthy, that is the main thing. 10 fingers, 10 toes. just over 3 minutes remaining in this one. Oh, have you seen I came across this. Oh, no, that's no good. Here's Scott Smith. It's been reasonably fast, Scott Smith, you know. It's been pretty good. He's not going to improve his time. So they're going to have one more crack at this. Benjamin Hignett. He'll be one of the first drivers to... He'll have a little bit of time after this lap to have a crack, but he might choose not to. Did you see there's a new endurance racing game coming out? Saw that. I need to see that the other week. I hadn't heard about it before. That's not, I'm not particularly, in depth in the sim racing world, but a couple of titles coming out. ACC said they might have another update for this game. LNU is continuing to go from strength to strength, despite having to pay for custom liveries. Really squeezing that capitalist dollar out of you. Every last little drop they can get. What else? So this is Ricker. Jack Steele has decided I'm going to watch the rest of this from the pit lane. 3/10 is the gap between Ricker and Steele. So far, he's 1.5 tenths up on his best time. Is Max Ricker. Let's see if he can try and snatch away the final pole in ACC as he makes his way towards Blanchimont. Only 3 cars out on track. One of them is this car here. 20 seconds and counting left in this qualifying session. Ricker, it was looking to be super close. What can he do at the end of the lap? He can't make it. So it's going to be Jack Steele who will take pole position. Oh, Ricker's going to have just had enough time to have another crack at it. And his tyres be in agreement. Wait and see. So he'll have one more go at it, will Max Ricker. Track all to himself, pretty much. There's one other car out there, Vinny Canero. Christopher Butt just doing some laps right now, and he's gone into the pits. We've gone 000, so all eyes on Max Ricker as Vinny Canero has invalidated his lap, so that will not compute into the time. So he's up by about a 10th at the moment. He's going to need to find a couple of more last sort of half of this lap if he wants to put his car on pole position. He did some real world racing, did Max Ricker, out at Winton a couple of weekends ago. Well, you've improved. Anyway, Jack Steele. So Jack Steele, congratulations to him. He is the pole position sitter. Max Ricker, Scott Smith, you see everyone on there. Alright, we'll take a quick little break. So I'm very keen to take part in a racing series on Race Room for the old 90s DTM Ether. Oh yeah. After it looks like it could be some fun. All the old DTM tracks. There you go. So yeah, Race Room, definitely a place for that sort of stuff. We'll be back shortly. Give it a couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes maybe. Be back soon.
We are ready if you have to put 1 second to the lap, but I'm better.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit more happy being the fastest man currently.
Because it was 1 hour ago already, so now I'm calm. And we will see now, but it's good, but it's 24-hour race. So.
And how important
was neck snapping, yeah. But whether that was caused by something that we can't see, but once
30 seconds.
neck snapping, it was nothing more than a passenger, and hopefully the impact of rearward impact.
20 seconds.
I mean, look, an impact like that is, you don't want to just jump out of a car and say happy days. You know, it's, your body's gone through a trauma.
10 seconds.
Not something that you say, that's the thing that really is. You know, suddenly you're sitting there, you've got the ability to inhale.
Team have spoken to
All right, back.
left of the car.
7.04 kilometres this circuit is. What did I say? 4.5. That was miles off. Oh, how good was it to see Nico Hulkenberg as well get a podium this morning? That was pretty awesome. Oh, what's happening here? This isn't good, is it? Hopefully the stream's still up. Yeah, that's what everyone keeps on saying about that. Look, I agree to. Yeah, I tend to agree. It would have been nice if they did celebrate it a little bit more. But like, if there's ever been a driver on a podium that like literally 99.9% of people have loved, it was Nico Hulkenberg this morning. I did find the online response to it very not heartwarming. It was great. It was great to see. Everyone loved it. There's some awesome memes that came out of it as well. Yeah, couldn't have happened to a better guy, I reckon. So I would have thought though, if you had ever asked me who would you put money on to get a podium this season, either Williams or Sauber or whatever you call them, I would have said Williams. They seem to be in a bit of a flat spot at the moment. Old Williams with good old Carlos not really having the greatest season. It's taken a little while to get up to speed, and another one has been better than, but particularly lately, not today anyway. They didn't have a great race today. But yeah, great to see Nico Hulkenberg finally after 259 races or something like that. A miracle happened. Good on him. What else is happening in motorsport? Shane Van Gisbergen won another street race in NASCAR. I tell you, if NASCAR had more street races than ovals, he'd be their champion easily. He would be in the next. I wonder if he'd be in the next episode of that. What do they call it? What's the NASCAR version of Drive to Survive? It's actually really good. I thoroughly enjoyed both seasons. He's got like Speed or something like that. I can't remember. But he'd be an interesting guy to have on there. What else? I think there was like a race in like Thailand or something as well over the weekend. GT3 race. Who cares? This is the final race, the last ever round, the last Hurrah Cup. Ricker and Steele Max Ricker has like a 13-point championship lead. And pretty much if he wins the championship. Oh, we're going to go to the GT line, aren't we? Alright, let's see if there's any pit stop stuff today. Who won? Oh, so Jack Steele won last week. Zach Jensen and Vinny Kinero. Oh, mandatory stop for tyres. There you go.
Green light, give it all you can.
This could be a snooze fest if it's just mandatory stop for tyres because this means we can go the longest. Anyway, so they make their way up through Eau Rouge for the first time onto the Kemmel Straight. Head for Lecomte. And Steele leading the way with a clean start. There's only 10 cars in the field, so you would expect there to be a relatively clear start. That's Hayes taking evasive action. Pierre Reid, Hignett, Smith behind him. So a little bit of action there happening with Butt and Fakely and Masterson there rounding out the top 10. But Steele put it on pole position and is in P1 right now. Goes through the double left-hander of Pouon. As they make their way through the left-hander of Campus. Right-hander of Stavelot. And you go through Paul Ferrer. Yeah. Make their way up towards Blanchimont. So far, Steele proving to be the faster car. Their way through the bus stop chicane for the first time. Just opening up a little bit of a gap. Risky there by Ricker. He's pushing really hard. You've got Kadiro pushing behind him. Here is Scott Smith and Mitch Hayes. And he's going down the inside into Lecomte. They're going to be here soon. F1 will be here in a couple of weeks. So quite early in the year for that as well. Usually a September race. And looks like Hayes gets the job done. So it should be Hayes ahead of Smith. But that is not so on the timing screen. So I'm not too sure what's happened there. Focus reduced tension for the legs, but Backer should have the corners. Yeah, it's a bit of it's a track where the majority of your time is spent flat out. Especially through here, coming out of 16. So Steele's already got a 1.2, 1.4 second gap. There you go, you can see the gap right there. Last lap around. 2:17.1. So he was half a second faster than Ricker on that previous lap to Steele. Horsepower to good use. Bit of a messy exit there. Ready on. Reed, he's in fourth. I can touch it louder. These two, this is the versus two cars out on track at the moment. Christopher Butt just in the background there as well. So he's hanging in there with these three, with these two. Doing a good job. Here we go. Let's see what he can do. Up the main straight. Stretch his legs. It's out of the pretty early there. Just filling his mirrors, letting him know that he's there. Trying to force the mistake through Lacombe. This is one of my favourite areas of the circuit here. Lots of downhill braking into turn 10. .17 in game time. We're going to see some sunset images. That'll be nice. Gap between Ricker and Steele will just duck away. 1.4 seconds. That last lap, Steele was less than a tenth faster than Ricker. So Ricker had the pace on that previous lap. Kinero was half a second off. He's 1.7 behind Ricker at the moment. So it's starting to develop into a bit of a race of two right now. Pierre Reed 1.6 seconds back. Ignat 3 seconds. Hayes 3.5. See what sort of lap. 2 tenths slower on that previous lap was Max Ricker. So Jack Steele definitely got the pace. Free air. Cars in front of him. So these two guys did 2:18s. Christopher Butt did a 2:18.4 on that last lap, so it gives a bit of an idea of the pace difference between those two. He's 1.5 seconds back, so he's just dropped off a little bit after that previous lap. He might have had a bit of a wobble somewhere. Here we go, Smith. We saw him do this on the previous lap. And not quite. It's such an awkward length, 770 metres. It's not quite long enough to get a move done through there. Oh, what's happened to Butt? Oh no, that's what's happened to him. So I dare say he probably spun before that. There's no one else coming. He gets going again, and off he goes. Oh, here we go. Smith and Hayes again. What's happened to Hignett here? That's a big one. Let's see. Hurrah at the top. Try to take it flat. Big wobble. Bang! That is where that F2 driver had that big accident and died. Can't remember his name, but Antoine Hubert or something like that his name was. So we now have 9, and Christopher Butt is still going, so that's good. I'm just going to do a grip on this guy. That's alright. It's the last time you had to drive it tonight, so... Back to iRacing, yeah. The so-called Supreme racing sim. Yeah, LMU next. That seems to be the word. 1.9 killed it. It was great. Killed everything. We're down to 8. Oh, we lost Christopher Butt. Oh, I do remember that. A lot of the Mickey Mouse setups. Oh, what's happened to Smith? No, Smith and Hayes. They generally don't transfer well. How many will we finish with? Will we get it down to 5? Closest battle on track. Ricker and Steele, it's 2.7 seconds, 2.5 back from them. Pierre Reed's 1.2 from Kiniro. And Smith and Hayes. So, so with just a mandatory tyre, should have done like mandatory 3-stop pit stops. That would have been cool. Yeah, LMU. Yeah, it's definitely the flavour of the month. I guess. Yeah. What? Was it though? Was it? Give me some examples. That's a pretty bold statement there to say. People seem to forget ACC was just as bad, if not worse, early on. You need to back that comment up because that's a bit of a hot take right there. Did ACC release a 30% finished game? That would be my first question. Then did they add extra? Then did they add extra DLCs before finishing the game? With one car and one track. I'm calling bullshit on that. It received mostly positive reviews. It received generally positive reviews from critics. The PC version received an aggregated score of 85 out of 100 rating on Metacritic, with the PS4 version receiving 73 out of 100. I was on PS then, so I don't know where the PC version was at. Well, you just made a statement about it, though. Come on, bruh. You can't be doing that. You can't be making wild statements about something that you clearly didn't know about. That is, yeah, come on. Eurogamer.net in its January 2015 PC review writes that Kuno's solution is simple, elegant, and if there's any common sense knocking around other developers, surely is standard for all driving games that follow in its wake. Wow. Windows 2019. Game released in summer 2018. Early access release date and a roadmap with monthly updates until the full release in Q1 2019 was revealed. Early access on 29th of May 2019. 11th of March 2020. Ports to PS4 and Xbox One. I still see nothing about one car, one track. I need to find this. Downloadable content, Incident Continental PC Pack, downloadable content, DLC. It's released on 4th of Feb 2020. Reception. PC 77 out of 100. Generally favourable reviews. Notes. Ported to PlayStation. Can't see anything about one car, one track. Real-time ray tracing. Oh, these two. Oh, where's Mitch Hayes going? He's gone into the pits. So, it did! Hang on. Did it? September 12th, 2018. The Lamborghini. November 14th, the BMW. January 16th, 2019. Hang on. Bentley. 3, BMW 3. Oh, well, they did do it that way. So it took a year. It took more than it took from September 12th, 2018 to 2019. Wow. All right, Adrian Ross. Oh well. Who really cares though? Surprising how often that... Yeah. Takes a bigger man to admit that they made a mistake, though, and that they're right. Anyway, this is our last race, and what an absolute belter that we've got. 3.9 seconds is the gap. Oh, that's not good. No, what is happening here? BBS. I don't know if... Oh, that's a bit better. It's never done that before. I will say one thing about this game, it is very resource heavy, so I'll be glad that it is gone. Here we go, here's Max Ricker. Looking for a pit stop. Pierre Reid following him in. Wally Masterson coming into the pits. A very long pit lane as well. It is. Still in the pits, just coming out. Nothing's still in there. Pierre Reid is heading out. What was the total time? A minute 46 in total. What's the gap? A minute 37. So he's still into the pits now. This could possibly be close. stop for 32 seconds stationary time. Still not stopped. So now. Let's see what it is. Oh, he's coming through Bonchimont now. He's going to be stopped for about another 20 seconds here. Oh, it's going to be close. Still stationary. Still stationary. It's going through La Source now. Still stationary. Probably. Yeah, he's going. Oh, this is going to be tight. Oh, there you go. You can see it. And there's Ricker. It's not going to be that tight. Did it pretty easily in the end. Got a bit excited there. I thought, oh, a race in the end. Unfortunately, it was not. Oh, 28 minutes left. Fakeney makes his stop. Scott Smith leading at the moment. He's coming into the pits. Heading out. Pretty lots of big gaps right now. Yeah, so there's not a lot going on here, which is why yeah, it's like the closest. Molly Masterson only second behind Neil Fakey. These are the two closest cars on the circuit. On the weekend. And the mushroom chick as well. She got convicted of all 3 murders. Mate, I'll be glad to not have to hear about that anymore. I tell you what, if you ever want to see what a toxic fan base looks like, go to the McLaren subreddit. Oh my goodness gracious. I gotta say, Formula One fans, man, they are... it's brutal. Scott Hazel, he's been behind Chase for a fair while now. Majority of the race. Oh, only 15 minutes left, thank goodness. Jack Steele is leading the way. How did it work out? If he wins today, will he win the championship? Points race. Alright, so he will score 9 more points than Max Ricker, and he's 15 behind. So no, at this rate, it's Max all the way. He's 15 ahead, and yeah, so Steele will only get an extra 9. Then Max. So he'll go to 414. And then Max will go to... Who really cares though? Nobody does. I don't think anyone. 324 plus 420. Got Pippin by like 6 points. If it stays as it is now, only man that can sort of upset it would be this man here, Pierre Reid. But he's 10.7 seconds back from Ricker. So you would need Max Ricker to make a mistake, a fatal mistake, and drop a place for Jack Steele to take this championship. So that's the stakes. Oh, have a look at these two going at it. Finally, can Scott Smith get it done? I don't think he can. Oh, is he going to be this time around? No. Oh, what happened there? Why did Mitch Hayes let him through? What's that about? He ran deep on purpose. And he just let him through. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, back to live images. Well, Steele is leading this one. For Max Ricker. So, not too sure what happened there, but anyway. And Steele's probably got 2 more laps. 2 more laps. really odd to me. People that have wind simulators on their rigs. Like, unless you're doing open cockpit racing, it just seems like it's a really weird thing to have on your sim rig. Tucked up. Anyway, whoa, here we go. So this will be the final lap.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
So Ricker, we have to throw it away on this lap. In third position, it's Pierre Reid. So, where are we? So as he comes through Blanchimont for the final time, we'll approach the bus stop chicane, and Jack Steele is going to take home race victory tonight. Well done to him. He started in P1. He's going to finish in P1, so congratulations.
The leader has finished the race.
He wins the race, but Max Ricker comes in second, and in doing so, wins the championship by about 6 points from Jack Steele. So congratulations to Max Ricker. He's the last ever champion in ACC on Ruse in PC. James Pierre Reid closes out the podium in third place. Good drive from Scott Smith. He had that battle with Mitch Hayes for most of the way. So big congratulations to him. He's going to come home and finish P4. Go, he crosses the line. Mitch Hayes will come home in P5. And then it'll be Neil Fakey, Wally Masterson. I don't know what happened to... Oh, that's what happened to Vinny Cadero. What happened here? Oh, that's a big one. Oh, ouch. Yeah, no, that's not good. Where are you, Vinny? There he is. So he's trying to bring... Oh, that's a lot of damage. I don't think I've ever seen a bonnet that open before. Wally Masterson. He comes home in P7th and then 8th. Wiper going on as well. That was a very big hit from Vinny Canero. As he walks his way to the line. All done. So there you go. There's the final results of the season. Jack Steele won the race. Max Ricker, he wins the championship. And that's it. We are all done. So that's the season. Yeah, that's ACC on PCC. ACC on PC. All done. I think it's going to LMU, but we'll see what we do with broadcast and all that sort of stuff. Oh, I can't really be bothered doing any post-race interviews. There's no one in there anyway, is there? Oh, there's heaps of people in there. Oh, I didn't want to have to do this. Mitch Hayes is in there. Why is there so many people in there? You only really want the... Do we do it?
Hey, surprise, Nick!
Hey.
Hello, there he is. Hey, Nick.
Hello, everyone. How are we? There's lots of people in here at the moment.
Hello, hello.
Yes.
We all want an interview right now.
Oh, do you? All right. Well, let's make it snappy because I want to go to bed.
I appreciate the honesty, mate.
Yeah.
Great job, mate.
Yeah. Well, the race put me to sleep. So, Jack Steele, you're the winner. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was it as easy as it looked?
I don't know, Max was always right behind me.
Okay.
My tyres were gone
Right.
in the last couple of laps.
Yeah, Vinny Canero. Is Vinny in here right now?
Yep, I am.
You are here. You've never ever done. I've never done an interview with you before. Sorry, Jack Steele, to cut you off. How are you, Vinny?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, not too bad, man. How you doing?
Good, man. What is I've never spoken to you before. What is up with your black liveries? What's going on with that? Why did you never have one?
I'm too lazy to make one.
Yeah, fair enough. I liked the Boatley though. The Boatley was cool.
Still is done, though. He
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah, right. What happened? What happened at Pool One there on the last lap there?
I was just bored.
Just hey, that makes two of us.
I was really bored, and then I wasn't paying attention, and then and then I had like some braking issues, like the brakes are activating all the lap.
Right.
Then I fixed. That's why I stopped, and then when I came back, I just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah,
Was that
that's
what happened
fair
at
enough.
Turn 1?
Sorry?
Was that what happened down at turn 1?
When
No, it was at
when I was
Pawn.
parked.
Yeah, at 12. The double
Yeah,
left-hander.
I was. Yeah, I just parked on turn 1 to fix the brake. Yeah.
Right. Who else? Mitch Hayes, what's going on?
Hello, hello. I'm good.
Why did you let Scott Smith past?
I honestly could barely keep it on the track.
Right.
It felt like I was driving a Red Bull out there, so
Okay.
I could have kind of kept fighting him, but by the time I got to that point, I was expecting I'd probably just slide into him by then.
Okay.
So towards the end, I was just like, I'll just try not to kill him.
You did
But
the
it was good up
responsible
until
thing.
then. Yeah, my tyres were pretty done. I think both fronts were pretty grained up, so...
Yeah.
Everyone's tyre was doing silly things, eh?
Well, yours didn't seem to be doing too silly things, Max Ricker.
I was on TC2. I never used TC2 on the McLaren. That was the first time that I was on TC2.
Yeah, right. How was your
Yeah.
How was your real life racing? Your BMW?
Ah, good. You see? I took
Yeah.
a trophy home. Hey.
Yeah, I saw it in the Discord chat. It looked fun.
Yeah. I got lucky. We were like second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth in category in 3.5 tenths, and I finished second. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's lucky.
Yeah, I'm just blown away that you drove it there and you drove it home. Like that's pretty wild to me.
Yeah, there weren't many production cars that actually were production enough to drive back home. No. She drives normally. She's a road car, fully registered.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you drove it there and you drove it back. That's that's pretty.
With 4 tires and 60 liters in the boot and a table and chairs and a jack and tools for the entire weekend. Hey, it's a minivan.
Should be taking them out
That's
for
quite
laps, mate.
impressive. That little M2, yeah.
Yeah. You can fit 4 tires on the rear seat. It's beautiful. That's why it's like best truck car ever.
Nice.
4 tires is better than 2 kids, right?
You can fit two kid seats. I've done it before, and I have a bucket seat, so it's very uncomfortable to put them in. But yeah, you can do that.
Who else? Oh, we got Wally Masterson in here. Wally Masterson is usually an early exit.
Yeah, last race of the season. I thought I'd stick around for this one.
Oh, what a legend. I've loved the livery that you used this season. I know it's an in-game livery, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. How are you? Good?
Yeah, good. No, that was a good race. I was really close to crunch the whole time. We were kind of within a second or two, pretty much the whole race.
Yep.
It was very good.
Yeah, it's seesawed.
Somehow he got in front of me in the pit stop. I don't know how, because I had a pretty clean pit stop, but it was good racing.
Yeah, no, you look like you were having some fun out there, so it was nice. Who else have we got? Poor Russell, you didn't even race tonight, but you're in here.
I always pop in after my LMU race to chat to the lads.
Yeah, right.
The ring-in boy.
And how you feeling, Neil Fakeney? You were a bit crooked there for a little while.
I'm all good now, yeah. Had a little bit of a bad run, but all good now.
Ah, brilliant to hear. I think that's pretty much James Pierre Reid's in here. I don't think he's ever been in here before.
I don't think so. No,
I don't think you have.
Oh.
It's always lined up with where something's gone on.
Yeah, I think you've had a race win. I just wasn't here that week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah.
I just want to say, really appreciate all the time that you've put into broadcasting these races, and sticking through it for definitely a lot more than other people did. So yeah, I cannot sing your praises enough, and thank you so much, because it helps bring everyone together, makes what small community we have feel big.
Yeah, no dramas. I'm not going to lie, this season was a real slog. It was a real chore to do this with such little teams. But I think back to the first time I ever streamed a PC race on ACC, and I had no idea what I was doing, whereas now I learn a lot and I know much more, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing it. So thank you for your kind words, and thanks to Neil Fakeney as well, who's helped put it all together, and he's helped me out with my PC issues over time. He was definitely there in my dire time of need as well to fix my PC. So big shout out to him. He was like my tech expert for a while there. And
I think some others helped you too, but no problems.
Yeah, no sweat. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed it. Oh, poor Russell.
Yeah.
Just got to give a big shout out to the Russell family as well. Heather Russell, who watches every week, and the Russell family. So, big shout out to them too. The Heather Russell's always there in the chat. Even when you weren't racing, she was still there. So, absolute trooper.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Well done to her.
The major fans, all of them are major fans of you, Nick. To be honest.
Love it. No,
they look forward to a Monday night. They really do.
Beautiful. Well, the Russell people, good people. So,
except Paul.
Yeah, he's not racing with us, you see.
Yeah, I know. He's an elitist now.
He's the black sheep. He's the black sheep of the family. We know.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad that you guys that you all jumped in here, said hello. And that's the season, and we'll just work out, what happens next year with LMU, and you get all your servers and all that stuff sorted out, and see if we can end up doing a broadcast at some stage.
That'd be great.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, Nick, from all of us.
No dramas.
Yeah, thanks, Nick.
All good.
Yeah, thanks, Nick.
Cheers. All right, thanks
Take it easy.
everyone.
Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. All right, we're all done. So that was ACC in the books for PC. That was the last ever season. I've thoroughly enjoyed streaming ACC PC. It was always something I wanted to do. It was good fun. Done lots of it. I'm glad that everyone enjoyed it as well along the way. Like I was saying, I don't know what's going to happen to the LMU broadcasting and all that sort of stuff, but if we can get a broadcast up, we'll get it up and going, and we'll see what we can do. But thanks to everyone who's ever watched and given us a like and all that sort of stuff and listened to this on a Monday night. I hope you've enjoyed it. But until next time, enjoy the rest of your week. My name's Nick.